again, this is coming up right now on the Toyota Indiana Experience Center. It's a large manufacturing plant that is is on the north side of Fort Branch. This tornado. And if that's the case, that's
I'm trying to catch the storm that's west of Fort Branch, Indiana right now.
Operated this to a confirmed tornado. Wow. This definitely should be PDS in my opinion. It's crossing over Walnut Road right now. It's crossing over Walnut Road. This side of Fort Branch. It's coming on this actually might be in Gibson Lake School right now. Gibson Southern High School. It's right next to that. This tornado may be narrowly hitting or possibly directly hitting the Gibson High School. Gate-to-gate share is now up to 170, I believe 165 on setting off roads. This is 54. So this is likely again an intensified tornado right now. This west of Fort Branch. This may have just hit the Gibson High School. This is a really bad situation. Otis is coming up into this tornado warning. I think Scott is like right here. Yeah, he's right there. So they both are coming up on this right now. You can only imagine what this thing is doing right now on the ground level. Look to the left, guys. That's a large tornado right there, I think. He is sucking on this down. So a live shot of this tornado coming up in Fort Branch. And it is now PDS. So we have again, PDS tornado warning here for Fort Branch. This is heading right towards the Toyota manufacturing plant. You need to take shelter, put as many walls between you from the outside as possible. This is going to possibly hit Fort Branch as well. Giant debris signature. It is a multi-vortex tornado.
Problems for Fort Branch, guys. Big time problem.
It is not fully condensed, but it is definitely touching the ground, especially with all the debris that you can see being picked up into the atmosphere. It's on and off probably on the ground here for the last several minutes. Oh, it's fully condensed. It might have been fully condensed before. We're not sure. We haven't seen a full condensed view yet of this, but it is picking up the debris. And it is still picking up the debris. As we're saying as well, it is picking up debris actively. Back to Chris here.
In a big time problem.
I mean, this is literally on track right now for that manufacturing plant. And if it does hit it, I mean, this could literally be a tens of millions of dollar event here.
Look at the spin.
Latest scan, the velocity signature has gotten us a little bit smaller. It's going right over County Road 225. Still a tight area.
Got a
of
clear
rotation.
slot wrapping around.
What is PDS? It means particularly dangerous situation.
Go past this light,
Highest
then
level
use the right
yeah.
lane to take a slight right turn onto US 41 South.
Or second highest level, sorry. Highest level will be Torrey.
Here we go. We're trying
Stay
to
in
get
the second
contact
lane
with the
from
ground
right.
here. See upward motion from the ground.
Right there. Still have a debris, so there's still
Slight
debris in
right
the
turn
atmosphere.
inside the circulation.
Feel the rising motion going up into this thing. Tight couplet is going to be going right towards the manufacturer.
At the stop sign, turn right onto West 550 South.
Do not see a condensed tornado, but it'll be off to the left here.
We're at Toyota. God, this is close.
Thank Cody for the $20 super chat. They have kept this as a PDS tornado warning on this latest update from the National Weather Service, so it is still a particularly dangerous situation. Tornado warning here.
Multi-vortex still on the ground. Big time. Big time multi-vortex.
It's still touching the ground.
Cross over the highway.
Yeah, we got debris flying out of the sky right now.
That's it back there.
Still not condensed. See all the spin up top, and then it's still dropping vortices on the ground right now.
Still on the ground here, guys. What is this road? I don't even know. US 41.
Oh, that rising motion right there at the top right. That's just insane. That's a large hole. Otis might be getting ready to fly a drone, by the way, into this thing. Might have another drone intercept here in a moment. We do.
Oh, it's behind me.
Drone intercept happening yet again. Here we go again. They're going right into this thing. This is going to be the second time today that we had Otis flying a drone into the circulation. You guys are watching the second time a drone flying into something. So right there is that's the Toyota plant right there. So this tornado, non-condensed, might be producing damage right next to the Toyota plant.
Use the right lane to keep right onto US 41 South toward Evansville.
Right there, buddy. See it? Are you looking at my video? Oh, your video's delayed. Now you're not looking at it right now.
Bro's lost. It's right there.
You're looking at it.
There you go.
That's it. Got it. It's not, I think it's still.
This is going right over the Toyota plant. You can literally see it right now live. This tornadic circulation is going over the Toyota manufacturing plant.
We have a drone in the air, but it's not going to be multi-vortex on the ground, but we do have a drone.
Yeah, so you got multi-vortex here. I got it, thank you.
Okay.
We have a drone in the air, but it's starting to flew.
So we got a multi-vortex tornado. It went right by the manufacturing plant here. It's north of Fort Branch. But keep an eye on the drone. They might be flying it back and repositioning
Still
again.
spinning like a top here.
Chris is pretty much underneath it here. For everybody saying this is not on the ground, guys, you do not need to see a cone visibly. That's what we call condensation funnel, or condensation, which is not happening right now. But there have been vortices that have been hitting the ground, which does mean that we have a tornado. So it's off to Chris's right here.
Now we're in the RFD.
What I do believe is happening right now is that we are starting to see the initial area of rotation, which has been producing a pretty strong area of circulation, large wall cloud for a while. It is now starting to occlude off to the north and west. You can see that rotation. It is getting a little bit weaker now. What's probably going to happen here in a few minutes is that we're going to see a new area of rotation develop down here on the southern side of the supercell. We are already starting to see that trying to form right now.
Starting route to
back down
Linville.
near Buckskin. So that will be probably a new area of
Head
rotation.
east
with
on
this
West
supercell as it
550
goes
South,
towards
then
Spurgeon,
keep right onto
Linden,
US
and
41
then eventually
South
towards
toward
Glenwood,
Evansville.
Holland, and Huntingburg, which are a bit more populated as well. I literally think, guys, we were moments away from probably a very significant disaster happening at that Toyota plant. I mean, that rotation really went around the plant. Now we're going to watch this movement Gecko developing. So this is developing in real time here. Back over here, State Road 68. You can see the inflow near Deal kind of coming together right now. We're up scale, 69. This is probably going to be producing towards near Super towards Spurgeon. So the supercell is rotating. damaged. We also just got a new confirmed tornado warning in Illinois for Christian County. That is all the way up here. Whoa, this is nowhere near anything. This is south of Decatur. So we got a tornado now in progress near Taylorville, Illinois. This is way further north than everything else that we've seen today. If you live over here in Taylorville, we got to be taking shelter. This is confirmed via weather spotters. Shelbyville will be in the path of this. If you live in Effingham, guess what, guys? You're not done. Anybody pretty much right along Interstate 70, you guys are still in the path of more severe weather here. We got major damage over here in Fort Branch. We got trees down everywhere. We got literally large trees down the road. We got power lines down. Just a lot of trees down here, probably from that tornado, if I had to guess, here in Fort Branch. So yeah, if you guys are planning on driving your Fort Branch, we got damage across parts of town. We are still watching this storm to recycle right over here near Buckskin, Indiana. Rotation right now just south of Buckskin. That's going to go towards Spurgeon. We also got a rotation area here on Nick Gorman's feed near Golden Gate. It's actually getting hit by hail, I think, right now. Right behind it, off to the north, there's an area of rotation. Hey, David, for $20 super chat. Appreciate your hard work. Thank you.
About 4.5 miles into the slight light
On today's live stream. Got first ever live drone interceptor live stream. We almost had two. We might have another one too. Otis is literally going to be going into the supercell here. We've also had literally over a dozen and a half tornadoes, I think now. It's been insane. We've at least had 15 to 18 tornadoes now. We're probably going to have another one near Buckskin. That velocity couple is tightening up. So pretty good chance we're about to have another tornado here south of Buckskin going towards Linville and Spurgeon. There's no debris signature yet. You can see the supercell quickly reorganizing. We actually see in motion here. This is the first tornado that included to the north, and we got a new hook echo that has developed over the last few minutes here in southwestern Indiana. Velocities don't look as strong as the last one, but keep in mind, they do get stronger over time. That's probably what's going to happen here, especially with this being a discrete supercell. I do want to update you guys on the tornado warning near Columbus, Indiana. That rotation has been very broad. It's a large area that's going towards Greensburg. Be staying on alert if you're in Greensburg or Westport for an increasing tornado threat. At the minimum, damaging wind gusts. This will all be going into southwestern Ohio here in the next hour or two. We have a little storm off to the west of Indianapolis that's also producing some very weak rotation here in Groveland. So that might become a concern, but right now it's just a strong thunderstorm. The tornado warning near Paoli and Orleans has gotten broader as well. I don't think there's too much concern right now for a tornado, but if there would be one, it'd be near Orleans, heading towards. We'll have to wait and see. Got tornado word a little bit ago. Haven't seen anything that makes me too concerned right now about the imminent tornado threat here. Also, we just got a photo from Ben Williams from Stormer Media. They just had a tornado rope out here in Fort Branch a second ago. That is a rope out of that tornado from a moment ago in Fort Branch. So we caught the end of it. Edwards and Wayne counties. We got a tornado here now. That's the one that Nick is on. There's a tornado down near County Road. That is 2575. Going towards Bone Gap. Gotta be taking shelter if you guys are in this tornado warning. And that is also confirmed via weather spotters. This one over here near Linville is getting very close to dropping again. We got Otis and Chris both heading towards that area of rotation right now. We even got some modest clouds on the north side of this. Up here at Fort Branch, you might see some modest clouds on the back side of this rotating supercell. For those that are just tuning in, we have a full-fledged tornado outbreak happening right now. Literally. In Indiana, Illinois, two states right now. Kentucky on standby. And that's really about it. Missouri's kind of on standby too. I mean, there aren't very many states, but Illinois and Indiana have been slapped today by tornadoes. We're going to have Otis approaching this new area of rotation in a moment. This right here is going to be the area of circulation. So it's coming up on the town of Linville, Indiana. We got somebody literally tuning into the stream right now in the middle of this rotation. Over on Newman Road. storms out there in Nebraska and Kansas. We got a destructive severe warning west of North Platte. And then we have a slew of tornado warnings right now in Indiana and Illinois. We have another tornado warning now for Greensburg, Indiana. So if you live in Greensburg, we need to take shelter now and put as many walls between you from the outside as possible, and you've got to get away from windows. This is another rotation area that is embedded in a line of thunderstorms, so this could lead to even a strong tornado into this area.
Onto State Road 61.
Also, the rotational loft on this storm is very strong. It hasn't really correlated down to the ground level quite yet. We do have a view of that wall cloud here from Chris. This is live here. Large wall cloud there on the right. Hey, Austin from Super Chat.
it's spinning.
Kentucky, New Hampshire,
The whole, like that's a whole supercell or a mesocyclone. The whole thing is just absolutely spinning like a top.
Indiana, Oklahoma City.
You might have a tornado ongoing right there. Right there.
Sounds like might be a tornado right
That's
there.
the tail. That's where it would be. There's also another one to the south of that.
Alexis, we can remember.
I turned around with 6 miles and brought down into that way.
This is right to a far
There's a large vortex. Multi vortex was just reported west of Lincoln. That's literally what we're looking at. That's what I'm calling a tornado.
Got another tornado for Hamilton, Wayne, and Rowan counties in Illinois. Keeps on going, got for sure. Big shows. Larry, yes, where? Fairfield. I think it's at Fairfield like 16 million times today. Got another one for you guys. England. Let's see. It's just following deja vu over again for you guys. We have another heavy rotation over Wayne City. It's going to come up on US Highway 45 in about 15-20 minutes. This one will probably produce as well. One here on Beyond is no longer producing. That one has included. Obviously, a little bit thick debris, probably debris fall out there. So that's no longer down. We have another one developing here south of Wayne City right now. We also have a rotating supercell near Ely. That is also going to try to produce. And we also have a rotating wall cloud on.
Oh, it's gonna do it right here in front of us. Look right there in front.
Flying drones into tornadoes left and right today. They are driving into this thing now. Here you're backing. It is very ominous out there. They shell from coming member.
It's right there.
Another tornado. You can pretty much assume they're going to fly over all over them. Already happened twice today. In case you didn't see the drone video live on stream earlier, we do videos on our Facebook and Twitter pages at Max Velocity MX. Make sure to share them as well. Pretty crazy stuff is here on today's stream. Never happened on YouTube before. The minds of trees will keep an eye on them. I definitely have a wall cloud there.
Everything is
It's
spinning.
still ongoing here. We are in the mid-long rotation. It's very strong. Loft. So we got a lot more rotation.
Whoa, whoa,
Loft.
whoa.
It's weaker near the surface. It's about reorganized.
Right there to our left.
For this tornado watch.
That is rapidly going around.
Got a new confirmed tornado warning for Edwards, Wabash, and Wayne counties. We just had a tornado a moment ago. I don't think it's on the ground anymore, but there was a tornado momentarily there. That was over here north of 15, coming up on 130. So take
Oh
shelter
my
if you
dude,
want
that
to
is
stay
almost on the
in Linville.
ground.
Keeping an eye on him.
There is a massive bowl under
Near
there.
Linville, Indiana. It's right behind the cord. We're going to have a tornado out here soon.
Yeah, this is getting close. It's right there to our left.
That's a giant bowl.
These trees just need to go.
Hey, Paul, if you're becoming a member. It's going to go right towards, it's going right over the town of Linville right now, which is pretty, tuning in right now from Linville.
Dude, that sky is rotating.
I'm sure Chris has a view of this. It's going down a random road
I
here.
think there's a tornado right in front of us.
He thinks there's a tornado. We haven't seen anything that definitively says there's a tornado. At least yet. I'm gonna see if
I'm
anybody
not
else
gonna
has.
let it drive into it. here. We're probably not going to be able to see it well, and I apologize for that, Splash.
Good shout to Chris with $100 super chat. That's the outlook for Decatur, Indiana. Should be mainly a win threat for Decatur.
Oh, boy.
That is like hanging down. I'm guessing it's from this storm.
Ooh, I hate that.
I got leaves coming down. Oh, we got debris in the air. Debris in the air. So it gets right over that tree line. It is about to start spinning. Look at that clear slot. That clear slot right between this right here. That's the clear slot tornadoes need to get that dry air to wrap around and fully condense. Yeah. This is getting sketchy.
We don't really know. I would have said a pretty good view right now of that wall of cloud near Linville. State 168.
At the stop sign,
Yeah, well, I definitely can hear them. Oh, that's only a little ominous.
Wow, look at that!
Got full-blown tornado sirens.
from Mom, I'm watching on my computer.
Got another tornado warning.
I see the details like you
Another
did.
one. It's going to be
Great
for
job
Fred.
explaining the clear spot.
So look, you can actually see it now. It's going, instead of more vertically, it's horizontally. So that's what we call atmospheric stretching. And that is why you got a lowering right there. It's literally stretching the air upwards vertically as a replacement to it going horizontally. It's crazy how many factors got to go into it, because you got an inflow, outflow, updraft, downdraft. You got a forward flank draft. You got a rear flank down. The rear flank downdraft is part of it. But look at everything. It's all spinning right there.
Standard 37, Hardsburg, you guys are in the path of this right now.
Them winds are howling, dude. We might have a big time twins right there. That might be twins. You got one on the right, one on the left. That actually might be twin tornadoes. I've never seen anything like that. This left one right here that I think is going to be the parent to the right is already fading out. This is incredible. Alright, so it looks like they're both winding down and they're getting ready to gear up for a brand new area of spin farther down. So these two areas might Indiana.
That is very likely about to be a tornado. The rotation of the load on the ground from the operator site is super, super strong on the north side of Linville. This is going to be over the town Spokane and Linville may narrowly hold, but it is off to your north right now. This is an awfully concerning storm currently. This is wrapping up hard. It is going to probably go right into the small town of Spurgeon. That latest scan, very likely we have a tornado right now near Somerville Road. Very likely. That is a tight couplet on the north side of Linville. This tornado warning is for Gibson, Pike, and Ward counties in Indiana. Storm immediate is approaching this right now. Now Otis is coming up on it as well. Here in Lincoln. He's on the Interstate 64 stretch. See if Otis has anything. This tornado is going to be about maybe a mile and a half, 2 miles to their north. Oh, is that debris? We got debris flying around. Yeah, so we got a tornado down here. You can see it right there, guys. There it is. Got debris flying everywhere. This has probably been on the ground for a few minutes if we have all these leaves that far away from this.
Very strong heartbeat.
Wow, look how windy it is.
Starting
We
to
have
reach
another
emergency.
fly intercept into this tornado. This is definitely a strong tornado.
In about 12 miles, take exit 54 onto State Route 161 before following.
Got leaves flying everywhere. That doesn't just happen for the coast of Maine. This is what's happening for Maine.
Bombs
Like the first tornado that gets up to the ground. It's at Lincoln right now.
All right, oh, dude, it's right next to us. That
Explosions give me a
is.
map of this. Got trees in the road. We got trees down. This tornado is now near Spurgeon Road and Gore Road. Anybody for coming member? Got all sorts of tree damage here.
minutes out from directly over it, which I don't want to be. So we're getting close.
Moving back on. Lost connection there for a second. Going through a lot of trees right now, but I mean, this tornado is going to be right off to the right here of this road here. And they just upgraded this to a confirmed tornado right again. This east of Linfield is going towards Holland and Huntingburg. If you live out in front of this, south of Jasper, we need to start getting ready for a tornado threat here. Because this supercell's already produced one large tornado over near Poseyville and near the Toyota manufacturing plant. It's going to try to do it again here as this moves towards just north of Santa Claus. Apparently Santa Claus, they tornado out here in Indiana. That's interesting. Yeah, just over that area. I know Storm Media's just been south of the highway. They have a large wall flat bottom middle of your screen. It's a big shot of first back to Santa Claus. Otis has dropped through a bunch of trees. They've been very fortunate that they've not run into this tornado in debris yet. They've issued a new tornado for Stedman, which again can't see it right now, but that tornado will be right there in front of them. Otis is looking right at it. Rotation is going right down Log Creek Road, and then it's going to be coming on Stedman. Very strong area of rotation, and it is in the middle of cycling, but it is still very strong. We have another tornado. They're definitively on the ground anymore near Belmont or out Beeline, and the rotation here shows is the broader, but still strong enough to try to drop a tornado. We also got rotation here near Bell Prairie. Also looks like there is a tornado crossing here. Guys slowing down here on Log Creek Road. Not sure if that's a chaser or if that's somebody that lives here, but they're driving slowly. Got a lot of trees here and stuff. We do have a tornado, which we believe there might be one here over Log Creek Road. Could knock down these trees, which could block off the roadways. I think we just lost them.
Oh no! 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 I'm about to enter the hell port. No! I know what the hell.
This is
I'll take the wind and the rain. You can keep the hail.
Signature, so it's likely we either have a tornado or we currently have some sort of debris fallout that's happening. It's one of the two. We could have one, we could have the other. It's a big neighborhood right here. South of County Road 1300S. There's a tightening, and that's the debris signature. So this is pretty much next to this tornado right now. Not surprised they would run into any sort of big tree damage or anything like that. It's going to go towards Stendal, Indiana here in a moment. Also, the tornado waiting for Greensburg, Indiana. That rotation's got broader. It's mostly moving outside of the tornado polygon, just a large area of property. Right now, they're moving east, and it looks like Otis does have some major tree damage. So this is damage. Now, there's a lot of trees down. I do not think they're getting very far here. This is from that tornado. It's knocking down trees everywhere right now. We're here in Warwick County.
Use the right lane to take exit 4
So
onto
this
State
is in the
Road
neighborhood.
161 toward Holland.
Obviously, there's some major damage there. Storm Media has a view of the rotating wall cloud. There is a tornado back in there. Just, again, almost impossible to see unless you have a drone.
It's going to be behind us on the road.
So many trees here.
Heading north of the road behind us.
Take the
There's
exit,
damage.
then take the first left onto State Road 161.
Go back over to live radar. This is where that damage is. It's near Humphrey
At
Road
the
and
stop sign,
Clutter Road.
use the left lane to turn onto State Road
There's a
161
lot of
toward
trees down
Holland.
there. That's where that tornado just hit, and it is now hitting a large neighborhood on the south side here, County 1300S. That's northeast of Linville. And after that, it's going to go towards Holland and Stendal. So you guys are going to be right in the path of this we believe, strong tornado right now. Looking elsewhere, it looks like most of our other rotations are not tight. There is a little bit of rotation in McLeansboro that could get tornado warned at some point.
In about 5
Enfield will be in the
miles,
path of that.
turn left onto
McLeansboro.
West Old
We're also
State
watching
161.
Springerton for this little supercell that just went up. That is going to go directly towards Carmi as well in southeastern Illinois. As you guys can see here, there's a lot of damage, it looks like, from this tornado over on the northeast side of Linville. I mean, you got several large trees down. Hey, Diane, for becoming a member. Also, huge shout out to Florence with like the $200 super chat. Saying hi.
Oh, you don't say. Well, I guess I'm about to get smacked by hail.
Unfortunately, we've already had our first fatality from today confirmed. This did occur in the Dix tornado that happened earlier. It sounds like it hit a mobile home park, and there were a few people who were pulled out in mobile homes, and unfortunately, one of those was found deceased.
Thank you, Riley, for the update. So, not the news we want to hear. Over in Dix, Illinois, there was a large tornado, as we saw on stream. And that was one of 3 different tornadoes that storm did produce. And I also want to point out that last night,
Here comes the
we did have
hail.
another fatality. It was actually at about 1:30 this morning. In case you guys did not hear, there was an unwarned tornado last night in Kansas, north of Wichita.
Listen to the pings.
We have also been able to confirm that there was one fatality from that
From
tornado.
Area, I know
We
we
do
have severe
believe they were in a
thunderstorms
mobile
coming.
home and it rolled over. That is another tornado that happened last night, 1:21 a.m. That was really late. Obviously, we talk a lot about unwarned tornadoes in our live streams. Unfortunately, this was one.
All right, we're kind of hanging with this one until it pushes east. Wow.
This is not producing anymore. As you can see, the rotation is still ongoing.
It might be gear enough to do it again. It's spinning right there over the freeway or highway or whatever it is. Freeway, highway. But look at that back there. That looks crazy. Hold on. It's fighting any advancing movement, so it's trying to spin right there. Right over that car. You're getting a lot of lift. It's got to reorganize, that's the problem. It's getting a lot of inflow right there. I just can't see nothing. Oh man, it is gearing. So look, you see how this is, all these clouds? Let me try and back up. You get a whole bunch of inflow right here. Or no, I'm sorry, that's your rear flank. Rear flank's pushing up against your inflow. You get rising motion there. You have shear at the top, so that's why it's going up and around. So this whole area right here is what would produce a tornado. It's not currently producing a tornado. It's got to reorganize. And it might be trying to do it because there's still, I don't even know what it is. There's a wild, either it's picking up the rotation in the mid-levels and it's displaying it down low, but there's a lot of contamination on the radar, so it's not like a clean look at it. I'm wanting to say this is where it's going to try and do it. Because see how everything over here on the right is just rushing left? And it's almost kind of like a blocker sitting right there, cupping it up and not allowing it to move. Come on, do something. A little bit lower. Okay, radar's starting to clear out, so it looks like this is the clearing for its inflow, but there's no wind. Yeah, we're gonna have to keep going north, or east. Gotta go east. Don't hit the guardrail.